up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86 TV. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email. And don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's get it popping. Let's get into our video. And today, James Toney done had a lot to say. He think Gervonta Tank Davis murders Ryan Garcia. Earl Spence is a good fighter, but Bud gonna knock him out. And Triple G beats Canelo. That's what he believes. That's what he believed. Now, a lot of people get mad at James Toney for his opinions, right? And I ain't saying I agree or disagree because these fights need to be made and then we do our predictions on fight week, right? But the thing about James Toney is that he gonna speak his mind, of course. But the issue that people have is that you see a dude that was the practitioner and a one of the best people to employ the Philly shell shoulder roll fighting style that boxing has ever seen. James Toney was the man, bro, when it came to fighting in that ring. And so what people such as myself would like to hear from James Toney is the actual breakdown of why Triple G is going to beat Canelo, right? Or the actual breakdown of why Tank Davis is going to murder Ryan Garcia. This is what he had to say about Tank Davis, right? He says Ryan Garcia can't spell fight and ask him for a boxing match himself. I know who can fight and who can't. Ryan can't fight. He says, are you serious? Mismatch. Murder. So, I'm trying to figure out why though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like James Toney, man, he really hard to follow. Then about Triple G beating Golovkin, he says, what do you say here? He says, Triple G, Canelo is a good fighter. I'm not hating on the kid. Then he says, I would have washed up Canelo in 2 or 3 rounds. If you stand in front of me and try those moves, I'm the kind of guy that stands in front of you and makes you miss and counters your shit. He can't dodge punches. He tries it. But bro, why you picking Triple G? Y'all see what I'm saying, right? Like, why are you picking Tank to murder Ryan Garcia? How is Tank going to break the distance between Ryan Garcia, who's longer and a bigger fighter? How is he going to get rid of the left hook of Ryan Garcia? How is he going to find his way inside? Like, you James Toney, bro. You James Toney. You picked Triple G to beat Canelo, but all you said was Triple G. Then you started talking about how you would watch Canelo in 2 or 3 rounds. That may be true. That may be untrue. I don't know. But they was asking you about Triple G and Canelo. Then he said the same shit about Earl and Terrence Crawford. He said Earl is a good fighter. Earl is a good fighter, but Terrence Crawford gonna knock him out. Something like that. Like, cool, bro. Like, tell us why. We want to hear from you, bro. We want to know what you thinking. We want that boxing brain to go to work for us, man. And that's why when James Toney talks about boxing, me personally, I'm critical. I'm listening with a critical ear. I'm watching with a critical eye. Because he don't give me the meat and potatoes. He just give me filler, bro. He just give me his prediction. All right, why is that your prediction? Well, knockout. James Toney don't owe you nothing. He a Hall of Famer. James Toney ain't got to tell you why. He ain't got to do it. All right, cool. But so I'm just supposed to take his word because he James Toney? It's plenty of dudes that's professional fighters or professional athletes that aren't good at analyzing the sport. They get their analysis wrong all the time. Sugar Ray Leonard is one of the greatest fighters of all time. He was way off on his Mikey Garcia, Earl Spence prediction of Mikey Garcia winning because Mikey is Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I feel like these Hall of Fame fighters, these former great fighters, are missing the mark and missing the opportunity to be great analysts, to give back to the sport while also getting that bag, bro. James Toney is funny. James Toney is honest. James Toney will say whatever is on his mind at whatever time. That makes for great TV. That makes for a great analyst. But you can't get him to really give you insight into what he's thinking. Like, why does Triple G beat Canelo? You didn't tell us why, bro. And so when people like, oh man, you was only critical of James Toney because he picked Terrence Crawford to beat Earl Spence. Not true, bro. I'm not critical of anyone picking Bud to beat Earl, bro. Bud is that good, fam. He's that good. If you see a way for him to win and that's your pick, stand on that shit. Ain't nobody mad at that. Ain't nobody mad that he picked Triple G to beat Canelo. No one's mad or no one's criticizing him for picking Tank Davis to murder Ryan Garcia. But what we do have to be critical of when we listen to these people try to break down the great sport that we all love is, why are you making the pick that you're making? Is it driven by your objective analysis? Is it driven by you just like this fighter's fighting style better? Is it driven by you may know this fighter? Maybe you shared a meal with this fighter. Maybe you and this fighter have talked. Getting the context and the why behind a great Hall of Fame fighter like James Toney would do so much more for the sport. The articles that I'm reading of him talking would be way better articles if he went in depth as to why he saw a fight a certain way. That's all I'm saying. That's the only point I'm making. So please continue to tell us who you got winning these fights, James Toney. Continue to tell us this fighter's not on this level and that fighter's not on that level. Cool, tell us that. But the point of this video is to ask you humbly, Hall of Fame fighter, former champion, James Toney, tell us why you picking the fighters that you picking. That's all I got. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment down below, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV for breakdowns and predictions. KnockoutBoxing86 at yahoo.com is the email. Don't forget about our live shows every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central. Every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I appreciate you watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.